she groovy. I'ma live my life like it ain't nobody's business.
In this moment, never on time, love. When we in today, be looking at us. Grab a drink and hit the dance floor up. Got the girls even looking at your butt, yeah. Dancing till we get so sticky, it's not icky, but I wanna dance floor. You say that it's a turn on. Hand up on your hips, take a dip, take a sip, pop on drip. It's a stallion I can learn on.
You know you wanna go to Vegas, baby. Can you twist one up for me? You know you wanna go to Vegas, baby. Get it lifted on the way.
If you want that dope, then go ahead, go and eat it. If it's Cali smoke, then go ahead, let me eat it. Living life like a movie. She know that she groovy. I'ma live my life like it ain't nobody's business.
Living champagne Vegas life.
You do you.
Living champagne Vegas life.
You do you.
Dancing on the Vegas life.
I'm so wavy, you can call me Tsunami. Chewy's on my bottom and these baddies on my line. I'm trying to chase it steady, baby, I ain't wasting time. Blue cheese crumble in my pocket and on my mind. Them blue face zombies, I be counting all the time. 10 toes too, when I'm prowling by my grind. Naked except the ring, yet the boy still shine. Don't need your approval, you can't take away my stripes. Hit the table for a 7, but I leave it with a 10. I'm not your regular baby, you know what it is. And if you don't, you better educate yourself by the king. I'm trying to have it, you down, love, come rise with me.
Tonight, it's on. Let the music take control. Mind, body, soul. You break it down, baby. Dance to the rhythm, let your body go. Yeah.
If you want that dope, then go ahead, go and eat it. If it's Cali smoke, then go ahead, let me eat it. Living life like a movie. She know that she groovy. I'ma live my life like it ain't nobody's business.
Living champagne Vegas life.
You do you.
Living champagne Vegas life.
You do you.
Dancing on the Vegas lights. You know you wanna go.
You know you wanna go to Vegas.
Can you twist one up
Can
for
you
me?
twist one
You
up,
know
baby?
you wanna go to Vegas, baby.
Now,
Get it lifted on the way.
If you want that dope, then go ahead, go and eat it. If it's Cali smoke, then go ahead, let me eat it. Living life like a movie. She know that she groovy. I'ma live my life like it ain't nobody's business.
nobody's business.
Oh yeah. Oh boy. I feel like I'm about to rap. Oh yeah. What you say? What you say? Oh boy. What up, y'all? What up? You just tuned in live to the Vault once again on Thursday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
You know that
What's populating in Africa? How you doing?
Oh, I'm chilling, man. You know how I do.
Post it up, post it up. We are here in the house today, the Royal Flush crew, and we got our BIGO family with us like usual. Let me turn that up. Redeemer, are you there? Redeemer, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. With the rest of the team, you know, the Redeem team here.
Redeem
Got
team.
We got Sunshinebear, Junbug. Yeah, answer these questions, man. You know?
Yeah, man. Y'all been I've been appreciating you guys, man. Y'all been showing up like clockwork. We got to give y'all some special round of applause for this. Got him. And everybody that's in the internet world, welcome. We appreciate you guys for showing up. We appreciate you guys for coming out. You could be anywhere in the world, but you came here to chill with us for this gracious, glorious hour. Hour for power. How are you, Freshman Gouda? How you feeling, man?
Man, you know me bobbing and weaving to this victory. You know how we do.
Got him. I see you up here fresh as usual.
Just a little bit of marinara, nothing too major, nothing too major.
I see. You know, they call you fresh for a reason. I get it. You know, they go with your name in the profile. I feel you.
It's only right. It's only right.
Man, we got a couple of people up in the house. We got Letty in behind the scenes. Shout out to Letty Let. She up here behind the cameras. We got the whole full-fledged team, and shout out to everybody that's also, like I said, in the YouTube world. So today we're gonna have a simple, easy discussion. It's not gonna be too difficult.
Okay.
We're talking about organization skills, or to how to be organized. This is something that I feel that a lot of us, most of the time, we always struggle with this simple thing, including myself. I'll say that first. Being able to put some things in order. Don't give me no look. What the hell? I see that from the corner of my eyes. You see him looking at me. He over there like, yeah, nigga. Anyways, but at the end of the day, seriously, sometimes you got to be able to know. I don't know who mic is that. What y'all doing, Lord? Somebody got to mute. Anyways, but when it comes to organizational skills, I feel that it's important. If you want to get anywhere to any destination, it got to have some kind of organization. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. We can't just wing everything. Even though I am a free will type of person at times, organized chaos. We got to have some organized chaos. I'm telling you, it's just, I've learned. I bow to organization. So I feel today it should be a real good topic. And we're definitely going to be able to bust some things open like we've been doing as of late. How are you, Freshman Gouda, when it comes to being organized, my brother?
Man, I'm really I try to be as organized as possible. I still got some work to do, but I pride myself on being pretty organized. You know, one of my mottos, man, is proper preparation prevents poor performance. So, you know, I never try to perform poorly, so I'm always, you know, organizing my game plan, organizing my tools for the game plan, going over, you know what I'm saying, the game plan, understanding the mistakes that may come, preparing for those mistakes. You know, I'm that type of person. And that could be just with going to the store, or, you know what I'm saying, shit, making brownies, man. We finna get this shit right, one way or the other.
So yeah, you're right. It matters. You said something as simple as like making brownies. That is funny, because if you don't do certain things in a certain order, you can mess up the whole thing.
Man, you don't want to be in the midst of the brownies, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, I ain't got this, I ain't got that. You supposed to look at that recipe before you even turn that oven on 350 to, you know what I'm saying, preheat that bitch. You need to see, do you have all the equipment for this mission? And if you don't, you might need to acquire those tools.
So you might need to organize those things,
I mean, you know,
and get it together.
Yeah.
Redeemer, I definitely know you know about being organized, especially being in that Aquarian world. How do you feel about how important it is when it comes to being organized?
Well, I think it's really important to be organized, and depending on what setting you're in. Organization is good anyway, just to have it, a good habit to have. We talked about habits last week, but it's really a good thing to have good organizational skills for any type of business or any type of discipline you kind of get into. Just to have certain type of organization, just so you can have things happen in certain times and steps for you to have it, in a certain way where you can, deal with everything at the time you want to deal with it.
So would you consider yourself to be organized or disorganized, Redeemer?
To me, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm like an organized, disorganized person. I know that might sound like a oxymoron type thing.
I can relate.
Guys, like, I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm just that type. I'm just like, but when I need to be organized, I can be organized. Okay. Depending on what it is, or if it's tactical, I get organized very quickly, where it has like, at stake. I need pressure on me to be organized.
I feel you on that. Like, I can relate to that too. When it's pressure, it's something about like a deadline coming up. I'm famous for that. You could have had it done, could have been chopping it up. I probably have done some things to it, like, little at a time, but at that last moment, big shebang, you know what I mean?
Having faith in your abilities a little bit too much.
Yeah, you got seriously, and it come through. It's bad. Now I would at least have to fail most of the time. That I would be like, I might need to change. But I'm like, I was famous for that even in school. Like, they be like, "What you gonna do?" I would read. He would say what the topic was gonna be, and I can skim through everything and just pick out pieces and like, this is what it's about, and it'll be right. So I'm like, I don't know. Everybody got their own way, but I see you got some people with you, Redeemer. So let's ask them. Let's see how I want to see the ratio of organization that we have. You go ahead and pick them up, Redeemer. Let's pick on some people real quick.
Well, I would like to choose Junbug for this question. Junbug. Good evening. Hello, everybody, to the panel.
What up? Are you organized or disorganized, Junebug?
I'm extremely organized. I love to be organized to the max because when I need to do something and it's important, whatever the case is, I like to get right there and start finding what I need to the point. I don't want to be running around whatever. So being organized, in my sense, for myself, extremely organized.
Okay. Extremely organized. Okay, let's go down the line. Who we got next?
Sunshinebear, you there?
Sunshine.
Yes, I am the person when my family tells me to be at a place 3 hours early. I'm always late. I'm organized, but yeah. Okay. I'm kind of like you said, like I'm a little like in the center. Like I'll have everything ready, but at the last moment, that's when I just have to push it through.
Another last finisher. Just get in there at the last moment, like.
And a messy organizer.
It's all set up for the win. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? I know where everything is. So.
Yeah, you can't. I get it, man. It's both ways though, because sometimes in my mind I'm like, why do I do this to myself? When it's like the last couple of hours and you staying up in the middle of the night.
Multitasking, man. You trying to get a whole bunch of things done. You feel me?
That is crazy, man. That is crazy. Okay, so we're gonna keep digging into this topic, man. Let me see. We got a couple more people on the panel. Let's see what's going on. So I want someone to answer this one real quick. How important is it to be organized? Because some people don't even consider it to even be important when it comes to being organized.
Do you mind if I speak on that?
Sure. Go ahead, Lily.
Go ahead.
It's important in a sense that you want to keep up repetition. It's just the simple things like waking up and making your bed. You're doing something productive. Mm-hmm. So organization, it varies by the person and what they're about. Mm-hmm. All of it matters.
Yeah, you're right.
You got to fine tune what organization is to you.
Yeah, that's true. I can agree with that. Everybody's organization skills are at a different level depending on your upbringing. But at the end of the day, we can all agree on when you put things in a certain order and you know what's going on with that order, it helps you. You know what I mean? I can't stand looking for stuff. I can't stand like when it's lost, and even though I'm, famous for putting stuff everywhere, at times, but I cannot stand to be looking for something that you know where it is. You thought you put it there, and it's just not it.
Myself out as I'm looking for, like, talking shit.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, we beat up ourselves so much when it comes to certain things in life. Okay, but yeah, so I want to keep this moving, keep it moving. So real quick, so what would you say, Gouda? Because she was pretty much saying that. Thank you, Lita, for jumping in on that. That was definitely a good opinion on that. What about you, Gouda? How important is it? Do you think it is when it comes to being organized? Like how important is it to you?
It's very important, but to a degree, it depends on what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's like when I'm writing a song, you know what I'm saying? To a degree, there's a certain formula that I follow. You know what I'm saying? The formula to creating a song, you know, the bars, the you know, the particular formula that I'm supposed to follow. But then there comes a time when it's I just be free. You know what I'm saying? It may be disorganized, but the way I do it makes it somewhat organized. You know what I mean? If you get what I'm saying in a sense. In my mind, it may be trying to be artistic, you know what I'm saying? So I may put emphasis on certain words, or, you know what I'm saying, put triple entendres in there, you know what I'm saying, that seems to the naked eye like this doesn't fit or this doesn't belong, you know what I'm saying? But it may be to tickle your mind on a deeper level or lead you to another area, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes disorganization can be helpful, but don't get it twisted. It's better to have things organized, even if you're going to be disorganized, kind of have some outline or, you know what I'm saying, some kind of overall idea of what you're trying to get done. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I feel you. It's the same thing like when they improv. You know what I mean? When you're improving at that time, of course, you're making it up from your mind, but you're organized in the sense of knowing what you're improving about. You're a bank robber in front of a store, about to rob a bank. Go.
Boom. Yeah.
You know, so that's organization skills in the sense of it being organized in your mind frame of what it is, and then you use that free expression to fill that in or fill in the blanks. Okay. I kind of like how we going with this. Did we have anybody else on the panel, Redeemer, that wanted to jump in on that?
Yeah, we have Sunshine. We have not Sunshine, but we have Spider Goddess on number 3.
What up? How do you feel about organizational skills, Spider Goddess? As we freeze, Vicky freeze.
In some ways, I'm very organized. In other ways, I'm.
My bad. Yeah, I hear you now.
We hear you now. We couldn't hear you before.
Okay. I was just saying it depends on what way you're describing. In some ways, I'm super organized. In other ways, I'm not. So, you know, that's what it is for me. But I do easily find order when in a chaotic situation. So if something, you know, sporadically comes up, I'm able to quickly organize things and get things in order. So I think that I'm pretty good at organization, but it just depends on what way you mean. Sometimes I might be a little chaotic.
Yeah. So sometimes chaotic is necessary.
That's a good point, though. Like some people's
they all like that on here.
gift is to find order and chaos.
Everybody else.
Disorder. You know what I'm saying? Some people need things to be like lined up a certain way to where they can be like, all right, I can do this. Like kind of have a schedule put before them, and then they can make a schedule out of that. Some people can just come into a situation and be like, look, I'm gonna take all this shit, put it in an order that fits for me or for somebody else to get them to pursue whatever they're trying to get done.
Yeah, man. Okay. Yeah, like I said, okay, cool. Well, I like where we going with it. I like where we headed with it. So let's go ahead and pay a couple of bills real quick. We're going to just play a couple of commercials, and then we're going to go ahead and jump back in it. But I like the vibe of it. I don't feel people talk too much about the importance of being organized. You know what I mean? I feel like, you know, it's something that we got to have a mantra on ourselves to just put some things in order and sometimes bite down to even, like you said, being disorganized and still making structure to even our disorganization, which is crazy in itself. But all right, man. So you've tuned into the Vote on HMS Network. We're going to go ahead and pay some bills real quick. We'll be right back and we will holla. Yeah.
Static.
We are back.
Yeah,
We are
it's
back
too.
live like Johnny 5. What up, y'all? How y'all doing? What's good? What's good? We bang. All right, man. All right. We had to do that real quick for the one time. So, like I said, we've been going in today talking about organization. I kind of want to keep jumping in on it because lately we've been running out of time. So I want to go ahead and jump back in on it, on the topic at hand. We got you guys here. Redeemer, can y'all hear me? Redeemer, can you hear me?
Can you hear SMS? We can.
Yeah.
Hear you.
Oh, can you hear me? Redeemer?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, for sure. We back live. Okay, so we going back in on pretty much the topic at hand. And Fresh, I want you to go a little bit in on what you were just talking about on the commercial break. You was kind of really hitting some pointers about how important it is, with being organized and how to be able to get it out of your mind.
So pretty much what we were saying was like, sometimes the human mind is just disorganized in itself. If you're a thinker, period, you know what I'm saying? Just even if you're not a thinker, just going through your daily routine, your mind is already disorganized with different thoughts, different feelings, different things that's, you know what I'm saying, going through. So sometimes even brainstorming or writing it down, getting it out, voicing it, helps to even organize it, you know what I'm saying? So that way you can see what needs the most of your attention or what you perceive needs more of your attention at least, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because when it comes to being a creative, at times you can, in your mind, it makes sense. In my brain, it's perfect. It's science. Hey, it works. But to another person that doesn't either have the same kind of mind frame or even the same kind of get down, it sounds like it is like blah. You know what I mean? So I feel that it always comes in handy. Redeemer was talking about this earlier today, like doing storyboards and stuff like that. That is a way to actually help with being organized when we film. We make the storyboard itself, and when you actually do the storyboard, it allows you to know what's coming next, what scenes after this, how they're gonna look and stuff like that. So it's it's important. It's super important because at first in my brain, I'm trying to tell you the concept and say you this. You're like, okay, that's what's up. But once you see it on made plain, it makes it make sense.
Understandable.
Yeah, it makes it super make sense. So I was going to ask you too, Redeemer, just bouncing back with you guys as well. What would you say is the most important organizational skill? Like, I know it's a lot of them out there, but what would you say? What is the one key one to have? If you got to take one with you, what organizational skill do you think most people got to have?
That's a good question. I think that a great organizational skill to have is to be able to put things in order. I think that to have a prerequisite time to see things ahead of time, see problems ahead of time, so you can already anticipate what's going to happen if this happens. Have a plan B and a plan C, not just a plan A, and don't have any other plans to fall back on just in case something happens.
Yeah, got you. So you're saying pretty much an organizational skill of
having multiple
options. Yeah, got you. Multiple plans at it. So seeing it from different directions, because one way, if you can't go this way, we're gonna go this way. We can't hop the gate, we're gonna go around the back. We ain't go around the back, we're gonna have to just sock him in the jaw. Like one of y'all gonna have to tackle.
And leave him in a superior position to basically deal with any problem.
Hey, I like that. That's a good plan. What about you, Spider Goddess? What would you say? What's one of the most important organizational skills would you say to have?
To not overwhelm your mind. If we're talking about organization of the mind, most of us have things that we have to do. And a lot of times we have crunch times or deadlines. And at the end of the day, to not overwhelm your mind, to me, would be the biggest thing. And if you have if you do over organize or you get overwhelmed, you should try to, you can write things down, or you can even mentally have a storyboard in your mind. I do that a lot of times. Yeah. I'll have a list of things I need to do mentally, and that'll help break down what you need to do. So. Just being able to stay level headed.
Yeah, definitely. I feel it's super key when it comes to being, like you were saying, level headed, a balance and overwhelming, man. I think we think too much, man. In life, sometimes we can go in there and put 1,000 scenarios in a situation and it doesn't even have to go in that direction. But like you said, to have that gift to know this is not a time to be, overwhelming myself or doing too much. Let's just stick to this first plan right here. Once we get to this, then we get to part 2. Once I get to part 2, then I'm taking care of 3 and not focusing on 7, plan 7 or later on down the line. But that's good. That's super good. Okay. So yeah, let's keep it going. So, I would say the same. Let's say the same question from Junebug. Let's get some different energy up here. What would you say, Junebug? Because I know you have a lot of different skills. What's most important? What do you think is your most important organizational skill? Being somebody that isn't super organized. Sorry.
People, structure, technology, environment. Combining all those together to get projects done. It all depends on the environment or whatever's in front of you right there, and then how you have to prepare it. So you organize a day ahead if you can. Like, if, for example, for me, that's the way I am. So if I have a project I have to do for work or home, whatever the case is, I like to be on cue on top of it, because organization it's almost crucial on certain occasions. You, like the EMT, they have to be organized to save a person's life. They cannot be disorganized.
Yeah. And armies too. When you think about Army, the Navy, and all this, they have like a structure and organization about them. They can be everywhere at sometimes and things, but when it comes to like those drills and things like that, they're moving in sequence and in order. Them planes, they can't afford to not be organized. You can end up hitting another plane or shooting a missile, and oops. Nah, we can't play with that. It ain't no oops. Blow up the whole boat. You know what I mean? But that's crazy. So that's why I say it's like, we got to be able to look at it. Even nature is organized. That's a key thing, Redeemer. Nature itself has an organization. It's a order and a structure of things. And if things are not in order or in line, then certain things won't flow in its natural way.
It dies.
Yeah, it dies. He said, you're right. Dang, that's deep. So what I say this, if you don't move to your own organization or your own flow, will you die?
Hey,
wither away?
Will at some point.
Wither away?
Will at some point.
Nah, that's crazy. That's
Oh,
crazy.
but you could be held back.
Go ahead, Sunshine.
It's like I said, you could be held back though. It's like Lego blocks. You're like everybody prepares their things in a different way.
Yeah.
I might stack this here, like this here or here. But when I know it's time to do it, I got to go to all those places and collect it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It can be like disordered, but still organized in your mind. Like in this room, if no one touches anything, you can go to every single piece. But at the same time, if somebody goes in there and messes it up, it messes up your whole chemistry. But that's crazy. But yeah, man, this is good. This is a good topic. This is something I feel is super good. We do have another person in the building. We have the great Lex. I see you came up in here. What's up, Lex?
Hello, fabulous people.
What's popping? So I know you already know about the topic at hand, so I kind of wanted to throw one at you. We're going to keep this going. The next question that I was going to ask you is, how can you improve your organizational skills? Like, what's something that some people can start doing to exercise to have better organizational skills? What do you think?
Successful time management. I mean, the whole point of the organization is basically for timing, planning, structure, and execution. So in order for all of that to be done, you have to successfully time manage everything. Also communicate everything very well to your team, especially to the people that maybe you're providing a service for.
Yeah, that's good. Super good. And then I'll piggyback on this because someone just said this on the YouTube. is there a difference between being organized and messy?
Organized and messy, is there a difference? No, actually, because some people's mess is their organization. I feel like sometimes if they put things together, it's not easily obtainable to them as if it's in their own method or what they're used to as their structure.
So everybody pretty much has their own structure, and based off of that structure, then that's when you'll determine what's organization. Or pretty much everyone has their own organization.
No one's organization or skill is, you know, the best way. There's always a different method, but the same results.
You're right. The results is getting the product done. That's what we ultimately would like to do. Whatever we're focusing on is getting the product done. So I can definitely agree with that part. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So we got a special treat for you guys, real quick. We had another. What happened?
I beg to differ.
Oh, let's go. Talk to me, Gouda. What's up? Gouda said he begged to differ. What's going on?
There is a
what
difference
go ahead, Gouda.
Messiness and organization. Even though, you know, like we said, stuff can be disorganized and there can be, I don't know, patterns that click, you know what I'm saying, habits that you see or traits that you see. That's the organization in that. You know what I'm saying? So if it's just messy, like if we see something that's just in its raw form, even if it is certain things that are in sequence, you gonna see some stuff that is, you know, distorted and stuff. That's the messy stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's how we know how to organize and categorize stuff, is because you understand, you know what I'm saying, the organization of how to organize it.
But what's messy though? Because in some things in nature, in what some things in nature, let's say if some leaves fall and they're supposed to fall sporadically at the ground because the seeds are supposed to go, but that just to one that could be messy, but to nature that could be organized because it's supposed to be that way.
We're gonna do it like this. If I got a weed plant sitting here and it needs to be, what do you call?
What? Watered? Fertilized?
No. Fertilized. You know what I'm saying? By some other seeds. Now, messily, they can go everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It's not going to get the job done. There has to be some organization. The organization would be this seed hitting this bud and fertilizing this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the organization in it. Until it is organized, it ain't going to do it. No.
Well,
so that's the difference between.
Well, I feel there's a little bit
messiness is gonna stall you out. It's not gonna help you proceed. It's not.
I hear you on that.
Progress.
You're right, because messiness. I get it. I can feel them on that, because when you say messiness, you know it's getting to that destination. But like you said, like we were saying, if a person is organized and messy at the same time, like they know how to get to it.
It depends on what you're trying to do. There still must be some type of order to that.
It's got to be order. It's always going to be structure and order.
In your order.
Yeah. In your way. Yeah. Because everybody say, you know, I can say
everybody's mess is different.
It don't gotta be in my way.
Exactly.
In the way of the universe, it got to be some type of order for it to get down. Otherwise, you might be there a little bit longer than you think.
Yeah. Hey, that's true. It can slow you down if you don't have some kind of structure in there. So we do got a special treat for you guys. We're gonna get ready to jump back on it. We do have some more some questions on this. I love, like I said, the shows is always going good. So we've been filming some things within the last couple of months with one of our comedians. Her name is Miss Diva. So we're gonna give you a sneak peek. She has an hour comedy special that we're actually gonna be broadcasting. We're gonna be releasing it officially tomorrow, but we're gonna give you guys just a little bit of test her real quick and show you guys a little snippet of her Divas Comedy Hour. So hope you guys enjoy this real quick. Let me load it up and we're gonna go ahead and get started. I want you guys to see this. We had a lot of people that came out, showed Diva some love, and we want to definitely show her some love as well by showing the skit. So you guys sit back, relax. You're watching The Vote on the HMS Network. Cedric Blickman, we got Freshman Gouda, we got the BIGO family. And shout out to Beautiful, wherever you at. And holla. We'll be back. Action.
Hi, I'm Letty and I'm with HMS Network and I'm here with Miss Diva. How are you? Okay, I have a couple of questions for you, okay? We want your full, honest opinion.
Oh, Lord, let me pray.
Alright, so what is your story and how did you get into stand-up?
Stop talking about motherfucker. Oh. And another thing, when you ain't got shit, shut the fuck up. Stop talking about somebody jealous of you, you ain't got shit. Shut the fuck up. Now, I'm just tired of this shit and denial shit. I know we got a COVID. I understand that. But you still got to wash your ass. I'ma start tapping motherfuckers. Hey! Wash your ass! God smell it when you smell it first, motherfucker. Ain't no excuse. I'm just sick of motherfuckers sitting around there. I work in the store. Motherfuckers going around farting and shit. Turn around and look, motherfucker. You stink. And they say you can't get smart with the customers. Fuck that. Wash your ass. You want to get mad at the diva. You know, my nickname was TT. It was for a reason. Because I kept motherfuckers in trouble. I was so motherfucking bad, I'm going to tell y'all. My mother gave the teacher permission to whom they are concerned. Whoop her ass. I was a bad motherfucker. I didn't have time to learn. I was greedy. I'm smelling food from the lunchroom. Who the fuck want to learn? I'm out here making deals in the classroom. Hey, you a vegan, ain't you? I'm making deals in the classroom. Fuck that bullshit. I didn't want to learn shit. So when I got home, my mom just whooped my ass automatically. Come on, TT, get your ass whooped. They sure don't make this shit like they used to. We used to get our ass whooped with, how many got their ass whooped with a stitcher cord and shit? How many times you got your ass woke up with that motherfucker?
Oh my God.
When you didn't wash them goddamn dishes, your ass got fucked up. We need to go back to that shit with these smart ass kids going on. These some disrespectful motherfuckers. I said it. These some disrespectful ass kids around here. Motherfuckers still staying with their mama till they 60, and you wonder why it took nigga this long to get a husband. Motherfucker, if you in the house in the china cabinet in that bitch, you live with your mama. Oh, I'm just taking care of my mama. You a goddamn like you live here, motherfucker. Know what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all, it's hard being me because shit come out of my mouth. I don't got no control over. Okay? A bitch call me bald head out there. Yeah, I am. But bitch, you sleep in your lace front. Shut the fuck up. Talking about somebody jealous of you and you wearing makeup on your face like Nutella. Get the fuck out of here. I'm just saying. Yeah, motherfucker, you trying to be nice. Motherfucker asked you to take him home. Stop asking motherfuckers to take you home and you live by the mountain. The fuck is wrong with you? If motherfuckers smoking weed, they ain't got strength to go to the mountain. The fuck is wrong with y'all? No, for real. I'm sick of this shit. My name ain't Uber. The fuck wrong with you? I done got old. I don't like to drive at night. Fuck you. No, I'm just saying. And I'm gonna get mad at the diva. Now y'all know in Vegas they do hire slow people. I ain't trying to be funny and talking about. And I'm a boss at work. Give it up. Miss Diva been a boss since November 8th. We're going on the year. So I got one of them slow workers, you know. He up the best one. And I done fucked them all up. I gave him a little pride in the motherfucking head. This guy, ain't the boss. The fuck I ain't you the boss. I said, you gonna have to get a girlfriend. You making all this overtime. He said, all they want is money. I said, look here, let me tell you something. You got to give up something for the pussy now. You work at Taco Bell, okay? I said, you work here, okay? You got to buy some pussy. He said, he ain't that stupid. He said, well, goddamn, if they give me some pussy, maybe I will give him some money. He ain't that goddamn stupid. I told my work, I said, don't you be giving up all your money and not getting none. He said, you think so? Yeah. Stop getting pimped. Get you some, motherfucker. You don't give them all your check, you might as well come. I'm just saying, when you got a good tail, two ladies, it works for you. Yeah. Now, if you ain't got no good tail, I want you to shut the fuck up. Don't say shit.
Right.
If motherfuckers keep quitting you, tighten up your game. Ladies, tighten your shit up. Ain't nothing wrong with giving your man head. If you don't, another motherfucker will. So you can play funny if you want to. They have your ass in the back seat. Some motherfuckers get them some in the back seat on a motherfucker. I said, God damn, you got some bad dick. You ain't even have to get a room, motherfucker. In 2021, you boning bitches in the back seat. You a bad motherfucker. I ain't mad at that motherfucker, though. That motherfucker boning 9 months in the back seat. What the fuck? I'm a retired pimpleette. You hear me? I'm just being honest. It's hard to quit good tail men. I'm just saying, y'all know I'm telling the truth. Motherfucker always trying to quit me, but my husband, he ain't going nowhere. See, this was my boyfriend 29 years ago. He already was whipped 29 years ago. That's why he waited to 3 months to marry me. He couldn't even whip me. I said, you can wait. You can toe down back then. So listen, y'all, I had a big scare this week. This is some serious stuff. He had a seizure. Scared the hell out of me. I thought I had to cancel all this shit. Man, then he bounced back. Let me tell you how I knew he bounced back. I said, the doctor said you can't get nothing in the snapper now because you didn't have that seizure. He said, baby. That doctor lying like a motherfucker. I'm good. Y'all give it up for my husband. You bounced back from that season, y'all. It ain't too many seasons you can have.
All right, we back. We are back. All right, that is Miss Diva. We do have her Comedy Hour special that will be on the HMS network. You'll be able to see that. We also had Monty Cruz. We had the 420 comedian as well. A location that we have in Las Vegas where we have Comedy Hour specials. So all the comedians that are out there, if you're looking for a show, you want to film your own show, make sure you hit us up, HMS Network or hitmakersociety.com. Quick commercial break. Y'all know we got to pay bills. Y'all know how we do it, for real. So let's jump back in it. We got a little bit of time left. Redeemer, you there, bruh?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, make sure y'all can hear me. All right, so we're going to jump back in. We've been talking about organization and how important it is to be organized or disorganized thereof. They both have benefits. They both have defects. What would you say, Fresh? I know you seem like you favor organization, of course. What would you say what is one of the defects of being organized? Do you think that it has any flaws to be organized or too organized?
Oh, definitely. I feel like sometimes being too organized, you can overplan. You know what I'm saying? You can waste time. You know what I'm saying? Planning for the wrong things. You know what I mean? And not preparing for spend not enough time preparing for the other situations. You know what I'm saying? Your ego can get in the way. And a lot of times we think we are better than we are in certain areas if we're not honest with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So again, you may try and get stronger in an area where you just feel like, I don't need no work in this. I'm already raw in that. You know what I'm saying? And in doing that, hinder yourself. Because now that's become not only, it may have been one of your best traits or best qualities or whatever, but because you didn't work on it, now it's one of your more blatant weaknesses, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That you need to take some time on. But again, being unorganized or being organized can do that to you. It can make you miss things about yourself or just miss things about a particular instance that you might need to spend some more time on.
Yeah, okay. I got you on that. Okay. So let's hit the BIGO panel up. Sunshinebear, you still there? Sunshinebear.
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay, for sure. So I would say the similar question to you. Are there any defects of being too organized? Like, how do you feel about that?
I think the defects are. I'm sorry, I've been driving.
Oh, you good? Be careful.
I think there are some defects because sometimes if you're too organized, like sometimes you might overlook things, and also you might not be willing to switch things up or have a change of plan because you just only going sometimes in like one direction.
Yeah. I got you. You're right. Like you say, you can't, and that's why I say it doesn't allow you to lean either too far on either way. Of course, organization meaning knowing what you got going on, like what we were saying in the beginning. But I was feeling, that's the same thing I feel as well. I feel if you overdo it or overthink it or observe it, then sometimes it could be to your detriment. You know what I mean? In a sense. So it's good to be able to have the organization and have the freedom as well to be ready for the just in case, like Redeemer was saying earlier, having a plan plan B, plan C, and plan D. That gives you more confidence in a sense. You know what I mean? Being organized, like, hey, and if it doesn't happen this way, we can do it like this. And if it don't happen that way, we can do it like that. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I rest with it too. So that's good. That's good. Okay, so let's keep hitting up the panel real quick. We got a few more people. Redeemer. What does having organizational skills lead to? Let's go that direction. Like,
organizational skills can lead to success, but it can also lead to the end prize of whatever you're trying to organize to do. If it's for a good production or if it's to win a chess match. Chess is a whole game of organization.
You're right.
And if you are a person that organizes, you probably can play chess pretty well. And it's a game where you have to be 5 steps ahead or more of the player, so you can get to the trapping method of putting the king into a position where it cannot move without being checked or not off the box. So these methods and things that we do learn to make ourselves organized makes us a superior, I would say a superior opponent or a superior organizer for planning of businesses, structures of organization like government. You can even have your own set crew. Anything that you have, if you have a good organizational list, I think that might be a word of organization.
Yeah.
A person that can organize for a business or for enterprise, they have great success in their markets.
Yeah, I agree with that too. He's right. And when you just said that, it just sparked something too, Redeemer. They had to organize even language and linguistics in order for us to understand each other from a certain place. Because we could have all just been saying, look, I spell contract this way, you spell contract this way. You know what I mean? And they could mean 4 different things. So they had to organize when it came to being able to grab these words and meanings together in order to say, this is what we mean when we say this. You know what I mean? Because so many words have different meanings. So that was crazy. You were saying that and I was thinking of that too as well. So that's good. Yeah, so I'll say the same thing. So what does organizational skills lead to? What are some other things that being organized can lead to? Anybody else on the panel?
I was thinking about education, actually. When you're learning, the learning process goes like you have to be organized. It's a certain structure you need to follow in order for the advancement. Yeah.
That's good too. That's good. What about you, Lex? What about you? What's your opinion on what are some of the good perks of being organized or having organizational skills?
I mean, y'all basically covered them all pretty much, if not. But the one thing I wanted to add, I think it was the last little question, I believe. Also, you have to adjust to the new technology or new ways of things. You know what I mean? Like, never just stick to one way. Going back to also, different methods, same results.
Yeah.
The way we learn now, like basically what I mean by that, like how we learn math is not how kids of today are learning math.
Yeah. I learned, they were saying that too. Yeah, you're right. It's different. Still getting the same results though. That's what it's all about too. I'm like, to this day, I'm always learning something new. It's like, man, there's so many ways that this flower unfolds called life. Like you cannot even once, you know what I mean? Go ahead. What were you saying?
Oh, I said there's so many ways you can peel it and layer it.
Yeah.
And just slice it up, dice it up, whatever. There's so many different ways to go about your own organizational skills.
Yeah.
Much.
I want to add something to that.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to say pretty much, you know, having organizational skills can lead to good habits. You know what I'm saying?
Look. Mental note.
And it also leads to achievement. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you're trying to do. If you're trying to achieve something, you got to organize it. Whether that means, you know what I'm saying, planning it, having the mental capacity to think about it. That's part of organizational skills. So, you know, those are just a couple of things that you got to have.
Yeah.
That's what those things lead to.
Yeah. You're right. And so this will be the encouragement that we'll say for the ones that are at home or on BIGO Live. You got to be able to get these thoughts together. Get this thing organized. What are you waiting for? Whether it's you coming up with a film, whether it's you coming up with some music, whether you want to design some clothes. Organize your thoughts. It can't just stay in your brain forever. Hey, you got to be able to pull them things down.
But you know, brainstorming is a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Brainstorming is just getting a piece of paper and actually writing down every thought that comes to your mind. It don't matter if it seems out of the ordinary or like it don't go. Just put that bitch there. And then when you look at the paper, see if you can organize those thoughts. You know what I'm saying? To see, okay, maybe these 15 thoughts go in this area. These 15 thoughts go in this area. Yeah. And then you start to figure out, okay, let's see what we're doing with these thoughts. Well, you know?
Yeah, you start tackling things, and then once you start getting organized, then you can start grabbing goals. You can start check marking goals. I love check marking things off. Like really, it don't even feel right unless you can start checking things off. And so you got to be able to go in a certain order. Sometimes you can't. It's not order. You know, sometimes it's here and there. But the fact that you have everything written down, the fact that you have a full outline, then you're one step closer to getting whatever that thing is achieved. So I would say if you're not receiving the results that you want, check and see, are you being organized? Are you organizing it out? Are you mapping it out a certain way? And can it be mapped differently? You know what I mean? That's something that you got to always be doing in business, in creativity, anything that you're going to express outwardly, you can always bring back to the board. That makes me think about that too. So practice is organizing your skills over and over and over and over again. You know, over and over again. So it's like, you know, when they say practice makes perfect, it's the truth, you know.
Because you see the process actually being done. You know what I'm saying?
Repetition.
Even when you have an opponent, when you actually see your opponent, there's a difference. If I'm sitting here shadow boxing versus when I'm sparring, I'm about to attack this opponent a little bit differently. And you going to learn a little bit differently. It helps you learn. You know what I'm saying? Certain things that you just not going to learn. Shadow boxing or hitting the bag. It's certain things that you must learn going through the process of whatever you're trying to do. So that way you learn, okay, these habits is wasting my time. These things is not worth my time. These things produce, you know what I'm saying, good habits, or they produce achievement in this area. So I'm going to note that down and keep doing it. You know what I mean? Later on, you ain't got to go through that whole process of, all right, let's see what works. Let's see what doesn't. You know what the fuck basically works. To it. And you can adapt later, you know what I'm saying, and be a little disorganized and put this with it, wing it, you know what I'm saying? But for the basis, you got a basis of your format. You know what I mean?
Basis of your format. He's right. He's definitely right. So and then also too, we'll have what else? Also, Spider got us. Let's hear from you also. In closing, because we're getting ready to lead out. What would you say on just encouraging anyone in a sense on stepping into a new light, let's say of starting to become more organized in a sense, even if it's organization. What would you say to that person, like as an encouraging word in a sense to help them move forward in that?
I think that, and what wasn't mentioned is just self-gratification of meeting a goal. Even if it's a mental state of being, or if you have, like I said before, a deadline, once you actually are fully organized and you sought the task at hand out fully, you'll feel very much so gratified. And it gives you a bit of self-worth. I mean, of course, we all have self-worth, but it makes you feel really good when you have reached the goal and you are organized and you've completed a task. So I think that is what encourages me, knowing that I have a goal and I meet it and I organize it. Give yourself a little pat on the back.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good way to put it too. Especially, I know she's a lyricist, so she's writing. So that's your organizing rhymes, freestyling or writing depends on organizing the song. So yeah, you definitely gotta do that in that lane too. You can't escape it, man. You can't escape it. But yeah, man. So that was it. That's pretty much it. That was a good build. I feel like, our never does it any justice, but these, like I said, are just sparks. If you're already lit, you got to have the gasoline already drenched in it in your mind and already seeking for something. And then a spark, what it does is catch you on fire. So that's all these talks are. They're super small sparks that'll get you on fire so you can be able to go ahead and do something with your life in this reality we call the Matrix. So we thank you guys for tuning in to The Vote once again. It is your boy, Cedric Blickman. We got Freshman Gouda. We're going to have him do his tag in like 17 seconds. And then we got the BIGO Live family with my boy Redeemer. We got Junebug. We got Spider Goddess. We got Litta. She came in here too. Look, she's new in the BIGO world. She got her own show, y'all. She got her own thing. So we're going to talk about that later. So then we got Sunshinebear. And then we also got Lex in the house. We appreciate all of you guys from the bottom of my heart. You guys showing up.
Thank you.
Even Lex popping up in there at the last second from her nap. She must have been taking a nap. She in another time zone. She was woke up.
You gotta get ready.
The Vote.
You soak up all your energy, man. And boom, I'm ready now, nigga. What's up?
We got some stuff, man. We got some more things going on. We got some cartoons, some conscious stuff, cartoons, and movies as well. So we've been on that. So we thank you guys for tuning in once again to The Vote. Quick tag for mine, since it's short and easy. It's called Blick333. You can find me on social media, Instagram, or the company. We are HMS. That's WEARE HMS. Mine's is easy. Blick, BLIC. Don't put the K on it. BLIC 333. All right, we thank you guys. We love you. Good night. No, I'm just playing.
Get the motherfucking fingers ready for you. You know what I'm saying? Stretch them hoes out real good. I don't need no cramps. You know what I'm talking about? FRESHMAYNE. If you on IG, man, hit that underscore. If you just looking for music, just hit the space bar, man. GOUDA. Holla at your boy. Or shit, wherever you at, just type in Freshman Gouda, man. Look for your boy. Fly nigga doing this thing. Smoke a little Keisha. Holla at me.
Holla at him, holla at him. Shout out to you guys for coming in. Appreciate you guys. Shout out to Beautiful. Shout out to Beautiful as well.
Subscribe.
Yep, definitely subscribe. And share this thing. We got to get to 1,000 people. We really got to get to 1,000 people. I'm not going to play. I'm going to start holding people up hostage. Like, I'm a hacker. In my other life, I was a hacker.
I ain't no hacker. No.
I'm gonna talk. Redeemer, can you hack some of these people if they don't get if they don't subscribe to our stuff?
Too much of that
can you hack their account?
Just leave people accounts alone out there, man.
No.
The hell.
I got people who can. You should ask Lex for that. Lex probably has more expertise.
Oh, okay. So Lex, definitely. Lex, we're gonna have to.
Right, I do.
Yes, so we're definitely gonna have to. We're gonna threaten people if they don't start following us. I'm just playing. I'm joking.
I don't need. Just go tap in. If you listen to that shit one time, if you like it, listen to it again. If you don't like it, don't listen to that shit again. I got some new shit coming out. Stay tuned. I'll get you ready for that. You know what I'm saying? We
on it. We on it. We love y'all.
Don't follow false prophets.
Facts.
Please don't.
All right, please don't ever. So listen, so we're gonna go ahead and sign out Thursday. Remember, 8 p.m. The Vote, HMS Network. Tune in. We are out. Appreciate y'all. Deuces. I'm like, false prophets. I'm like, who's a false prophet? Oh no.